Good evening, everyone, and welcome to ScareTOUR Sunday Synopsis for Sunday, the 31st of January 2021. Yep, we are already at the end of January, and although we've hardly been anywhere because we're all in lockdown, there has been some news this week. It was a very quiet week the week before, but there has been some new announcements, and so let's get straight into it. So, first up, talking of coronavirus, we just need to confirm that Thornton Hall Country Park have now confirmed that their Fearfield Bloody Valentine event has been cancelled. It's pretty obvious it was going to happen. We'll still be in lockdown. We won't be able to meet. Yorkshire Scaregrounds cancelled their Valentine's event a long time ago. Screen Factory Teesside didn't even bother actually promoting the event because they knew it wouldn't happen. And obviously Scare Kingdom cancelled theirs last week. So it's no surprise that Fearfield's Bloody Valentine will not be happening. They have replaced it with a dinosaur drive-through event in Easter, so hopefully we will be out of some of this lockdown by Easter and we'll know what's going on then. This week has also seen lots of new promotional imagery from Doncaster Fear Factory. So Mark Lofthouse has created some of those new images. We understand there's quite a bit more to come, but do check those out. Doncaster Fear Factory have been back after a few years break, and it's interesting to see how much they are marketing themselves. Also new for this year is Scarfield. So we mentioned it last week or the week before. It was teased. We saw something on Instagram and there's still no website. We now know that the event will be in Cardiff, so just over the border in Wales, which is really exciting because most events in Wales, as you know, are either right down in Pembrokeshire, which is Oakwood, or up in Aberystwyth. So to have something just over the border from England is going to be exciting. Obviously, a large population nearby with Cardiff, Newport, Bristol, so that's going to be quite exciting for them. We've actually spoken to them a bit more about the event. I don't want to give anything away. They're still looking at what COVID is going to mean for them, what they're going to be able to do this year, or whether they're going to be able to do something next year. But the team behind it are excited to bring something new to the Cardiff area, so we look forward to hearing what happens there. Over in Europe, they're obviously having just as bad a problem as we are. I think Germany, Amsterdam, France, they're all in lockdown as much as we are. In fact, Amsterdam has been having riots recently about people not happy with the lockdown. But we have seen some news from Europe. So we have Scream Nights Germany have announced their event will be called The Haunted Lake this year. As an event we keep meaning to get to, and we hopefully want to get out there next year. They're great guys there. We've met them at ScareCon a couple of times. Really talented guys, and it looks like a great event. Also over in Amsterdam, although the Amsterdam Dungeon is currently still closed, they have promoted their summer show called Hide and Seek Starring You. No new details about what that show is going to be, so we should look forward to finding out what that is. It may be a bit like the hide and seek experience that came into London Dungeon, where you were like peering through the walls. That was a really good show. And then the lights would go out, and then the actor that was in there, whether it was Jack the Ripper or some other serial killer, would then suddenly appear looking through the eye holes. We will see what they do. Also this week, although, as we said, that the Valentera event by Scare Kingdom has been cancelled for 2021, they have updated their site for 2022. And we thought they would have just rolled the stories. As you know, Scare Kingdom always try and do different stories for their mazes each year. That's one of their unique selling points, that it's a different story on each maze. But yeah, we noticed that the Manor Mortis makeover has gone from Stakeout, which was a generic vampire theme, to actually being called the House of Dracula. So that should be exciting. Could be the same story, just a slightly different name, but sounds fun. Obviously, while we're in lockdown, there's been quite a few online immersive events. Obviously, you saw over the period before Christmas, we played quite a lot of stuff by Morpheus Show UK. This week has seen the launch of the Kindling Hour by Swamp Motel. We played their last game, Mermaid's Tongue, which was like an interactive game where you had... It's hard to describe because you actually ended up with emails, voice messages on your answer phone, live actors. It was a combination of everything. It was a multimedia event. So there's a new one called the Kindling Hour. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, I think. And then the team behind the immersive theatre company Mystery Lounge have got a game running at the moment called The Viral Murders. Now, this is a lottery-funded experience. It's actually free to play. And again, it's a bit like we were just saying with Swamp Motel. There's going to be lots of different ways of finding clues, finding experiences across their website, across sister websites. There may be something on ScareTOUR coming soon. All different clues. It's a way of finding your way and moving the adventure on. There's stuff on YouTube and the like. So do check them out. As I said, it's free to play, and I think you can basically spend quite a bit of time in that environment. This week has also seen our pub quiz. So this week people were playing for Mad About Horror. We've got another pub quiz on Thursday night, and you will be playing for tickets for Horror at Hinchinbrook House. So do come and join us. It'll be Friday night. We're in lockdown. We can't go anywhere. So come and have a bit of fun. And we look forward to seeing you then. And finally, you may have seen that ScareCon we have announced that we will soon be announcing the shortlist nominees for last year's awards. Obviously, there's a lot to think about because a lot of events weren't able to open, and they shouldn't be penalised just because they weren't able to open because of COVID. There were some events that opened that probably shouldn't, and we don't want to award them just because they managed to open, but maybe not safely. So we're working as a team as to what the awards will be. It will be a different version, but there were some really good events last Halloween, despite COVID. And we do want to be able to recognise those events that actually were able to pull something off or do something unique. So look out over the next couple of weeks for the shortlist nominations. We will then discuss what's going to happen with ScareCon. At the moment, at the end of January, I don't know whether ScareCon's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to be out of lockdown or what's going to be allowed for group gatherings. So we're just waiting to see what is allowed. But there will be some sort of online virtual event for the awards and for ScareCon. So with that, we are going to sign off. Have a great rest of the weekend. Have a good week and enjoy February. It's a short month and spring is on its way, which means spring will be here soon, then summer, then hopefully attractions can start opening again. Escape rooms, attractions, like year-round attractions like the Dungeons and Passage del Terra. And before you know it, it'll be Halloween and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a normal Halloween this year. So with that, we're going to sign off. We're going to say see you soon and catch you later.